it's me, you boy. You can see we've been at it for this stream. We just finished up Resident Evil 2, and we are on our last mainline Resident Evil game in terms of release order, and that's the Resident Evil 3 Remake. A pretty polarizing game to the Resident Evil community, but you will find not as much hate for it here on my stream. Now, it is going to be really interesting for me, having gone through Resident Evil 3 recently, like the original one, and that being the first time playing it in many years. I don't think I have anything else in the shop I can really buy. Like, I got everything. You know. So this is just a casual story run. You know, like people were ripping on Carlos's new appearance, but I really liked Carlos's new appearance. Like, it was so good. So this takes place both before and after Resident Evil 2. We're gonna clear this in one sitting, and then I'm gonna nap until it's time to go to work. And then, yeah, this came out right as COVID was happening. It was like, this intro was kind of scary.
Citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
Yeah, I do too. I've been trolling for what, 13 years? You've been trolling me for a long time.
That will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
That's true. That's true. I am beyond thrilled that that's never going to be a thing on stream. You couldn't pay me enough money to do it. Yeah, which is weird because you should have noticed Nemesis without his shirt, but they turned him into a dog really soon. So this gives us the kind of Resident Evil 3, or the Resident Evil 7 view, excuse me. You can see there's Jill's beret. She's been doing a lot of work after the S.T.A.R.S incident, or the mansion incident. She's been doing a lot of work to try to pin everything down, and we can see there's Annette. Zombies. Investigation of human eating cases is stalled. That's their S.T.A.R.S photo. Yeah, so she's been busy for sure. Yeah, I mean they tried to make Brad a little bit of a better character, but literally like his nickname is Chicken Heart. So they're doing the really common video game trick here of there being two models. Like we have our model of Jill that we're playing as, but we also like there's also a exact copy of Jill like it's mimicking the player's movements but like reversed in the mirror instead of it being an actual mirror.
Gets worse every night.
Worst month in my life.
3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye. What's going on out there?
Jill's report, September 26, 1998. It's already been 2 months since that mess with Umbrella. Thanks to the suspension, investigations haven't progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps this written record of what I've found will prove to be my final duty as a S.T.A.R.S officer. I can only hope it will help lead to the truth. The T-virus. Those infected by this virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be communicable via several different avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids. Contact with crows, which have eaten infected carrion. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. It should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. We ought to remain vigilant even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulties sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. Investigation notes. Umbrella. Pharmaceuticals company, industry leader in market share, focuses on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company, also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at Arglay Mountains Research Facility predicated the Mansion incident. Conspiring with Raccoon City leadership, large donations to Mayor Warren's office effectively controls the city. Unsealed envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are the Irons Men umbrellas? I don't know, and there's no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed, or whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've enclosed my files. They'll tell you everything you need to know as long as this package isn't intercepted. I'll be moving out at night. 5 days. Wish me luck. Message from a colleague. To Jill Valentine. Hey, hotshot, how you holding up? I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. S.T.A.R.S was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it that you're planning to leave Raccoon City. I figured you wouldn't take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. S.T.A.R.S Alpha Team now and forever. P.S. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large Mega Meat Supreme. It's on me and the guys. Some flaky bakery bread. Kijimosu, raccoon milk. What a pal, yeah. Yeah, he had to sneak that note out. Because otherwise, yeah, Jill wasn't going to be able to get any communication that wasn't, you know, at least intercepted. Also, this girl just doesn't give a fuck about her water bill. And now we've moved to third person. September 28th, 8:07 p.m. Raccoon City.
Who could that be? Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Imagine if they did that at first person with this. That'd be fucking terrifying sometimes. I think the game moves a little too fast for it to really work in first person. Because they really rely on these camera angles. But they could. It could be modded in. Like, the RE engine is capable of moving between first and third.
No way.
I only watched these cutscenes like once, so it's going to be really interesting seeing them all again. So I'm so used to skipping from sequence to sequence, especially here in the beginning. This part moves very, like, chopped up if you skip cutscenes. Nemesis, what a fucking Giga Chad.
Jill? Over here!
Brad,
You okay?
what was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only two stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
How'd this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids.
There's a Darkstalkers reference on the sign he's about to grab, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there.
Door behind you, go!
Don't think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Oh, hey, there was that weird clown thing in Resident Evil 2. That's a reused asset.
Sorry.
Now Brad has a taste of what happened at the beginning of one, right?
Parking garage. Got it. Sir, are you alright?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
Fuck you, Dario.
Parking garage isn't far. I can
The only safe place isn't here!
Sir, what's your name? I can't just leave you behind.
It's Dario Rosso. And yeah, right. You just want to steal my safe house. Get your own, Missy.
Missy? Would you please calm down? I'm a police officer. I'm here to help.
Oh yeah, you've been doing a bang-up job. You want to help? Go handcuff yourself to one of those freaks.
Sir, this is your last chance. No one else is coming.
Right? He's useless at all times. Even more so than Huey's legs.
Eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone.
Like, we'll pack these for now. Because we gotta get to an item box. We really flesh out Dario in this one. He gets 3 lines of dialogue. Yeah, like, I guess it's technically more spoken dialogue than he originally had. But, like, you get just as much story out of him with the fucking memo that he leaves behind if you're willing to go back and get it.
Shit.
Fucking turbo zombie. I mean, when you think about it, this happens at the fucking clock tower anyways. So, like, this opening segment kind of achieves some of the same shit that happens at the clock tower already. So this car, I mentioned this in the Resident Evil 7 playthrough, this is Ethan Winters' car. It's the same fucking model and everything.
It's my turn, bitch.
They totally reused it.
I'm saving you. Come on. Let's get you someplace safe.
So yeah, that does happen fairly fast, but like, it's not much faster than the original game. Whoa, lady!
I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space, okay? I get it. Let's go. Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. Never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. BCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on. It's this way.
Dino bites!
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
See, now Leonard does that. Alright, fair enough, boys.
Nice to meet you.
Also, hi Leonard, it's good to see you, man.
I am UBCS, platoon leader Mikhail Victor.
It's Leonard.
My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
That's Megan's.
Great. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead, or correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can
Yeah, people started getting real conservative with their nugget usage. Leonard did redeem the most powerful spell of all last night, though.
Alright. I'm in,
It's always good to see you, Leonard.
but I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
Alright.
So that's about crafting ammo. There's a bunch of references here. I don't have time to really go through all of them. That one's directly from Resident Evil 3. Mega Man, Living Corpses. God, there's a bunch. There's a bunch in the cars too. Tabloid front page, The Cannibal Murders, a complete digest. In the gray of the morning of September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disheveled, like a vagrant, was attacking a passerby north of Lamb's Museum of Art. Responding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body, and she had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten. The third known incident of this kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So who done it? Who's been munching on man steak? We here at News Comment have a gnawing feeling that the so-called cannibal disease patients Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment for since August might not be settling for just the cafeteria food. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions, and come back with horror stories that'll make your stomach roll. Turn the page for the scoop. Biggie's a reference to Biggie Langston, the guy who wanted to watch meaty men bumping meat to wrestle. Yeah, that's not true, but I do like to think that is something amusing.
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tank's got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
So how... That's not what I intended to do. The menu's weird. Like coming straight from Resident Evil 2 to this, it's weird. Like, I like that you can see the items a little better. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, there's some fairly cool weapons, but like not as cool as you would hope they'd be. I found the tweet. It's still one of my favorite things ever. Anything that's got like gameplay stuff, I'm not reading out loud. Because it's just press this button to do this. Yada yada. Y'all better hoof it.
We're survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
I'm trying to get the dodge timing down. Nope. The hot dogger can be useful. I'm just letting this dude take bites. Damn, I can't. Just trying to get a perfect dodge, but whatever. Fuck it.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
Surely a tall drink of water like you can put out a few flames. I think this door is actually locked, if I remember right. I don't know. I was gonna say, I feel like there should be an herb or something here. Oh yeah, early lockpick's totally a thing. I forgot. The only thing I could reliably get the dodge off on is Nemesis himself. I mean, yeah, I was pretty good at it. For a while, I haven't played in a year, so. I forgot that early lockpick is totally a thing. Your Charlie doll. The original Charlie doll was based on the likeness of Toy Uncle's founder, Charlie McBurgan. It has become the mascot for the company. We are pleased to present this porcelain Charlie doll as a celebration of our 25th anniversary. Individually handcrafted with love and care by our staff, this limited edition item makes for a precious gift. We hope you'll find this place as a cherished member of your family. Caution, this product is extremely fragile. Take care not to drop it or strike it. I don't remember if I need the fancy boxes or not. Alright, we need the bolt cutters. They reuse that asset 3 games in a row. They really like having shit chained up. That's cheating. Subway employees memo. Violence getting worse and worse these past few days. Got a shotgun for when it hits a breaking point. Locking it up in the gun rack. That should keep it safe for me would-be looters while I go out and try to find some more shells. If things go south, cut the chain and bust out that sucker. I pray we all make it out alive. And then that's a hand grenade. Sure, why not? Fuck it. Yeah, first aid spray is what I was really wanting. But having a grenade for whenever I get grabbed is not the worst thing that could happen.
This must be the subway company's offices. Huh. Nothing.
Kite Bros Railway Manual. Ensuring safe subway operations in the event of a power outage, the subway will automatically cease operations. Once power has been restored, please use the control panel to confirm the stations at which the train will stop, as well as which track segments will be used. If the route entered is unsafe, an error will occur and operations will not resume. Let's use this convenient hydrant. It's pretty great. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, Migs. The bolt cutters. No, we still do need this for a little while. Because there's one thing I think you have to bust into.
It's not in here.
It's the exact same bolt cutters in 3 games.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not unaffected. No, 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 wait, please!
What the fuck?
Was infected.
He might.
He was infected!
Oh, S.T.A.R.S is soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. Don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Training log. July 10th, 202 pounds, 12 laps of the yard, 2 circuits. Suck it, prison. The Umbrella Corporation just recruited me for a job. A job. Don't know how they're going to wipe out a life sentence for murdering 20 gangbangers, but whatever. I'll take it. Beats shitting away the rest of my days behind bars. I gotta get back into shape. July 26, 196 pounds, 20-kilometer run, 3 circuits. Target practice at 400 yards, 5 misses. Caught the chain yesterday and got moved to a UBCS training camp, where I fired my first bullet in 2 whole years. Missed a stationary target by 5 inches at 400 yards. I never fucking do that. It's like I forgot everything. Doesn't matter. I'll get sharp again. Watch me. August 15th, 190 pounds, 30-kilometer run, 3 circuits. Target practice at 600 yards, 2 misses. Okay, I've got my shot grouping down to 3 inches. Feeling good, feeling good. After lunch, they put me through my first mock battle. The Cap and the other guys are good people, and goddamn beast of war at that. But what the fuck is up with that lunatic Nikolai? He used me as a fucking human shield just to score some extra points. September 15th, 181 pounds, 30-kilometer run, 4 circuits. Target practice at 600 yards, no misses. Murphy's back, baby. You'll never see me miss another target. Tomorrow I go on my first mission, riot control in Raccoon City. I think Jimmy will like that. My brother was always the first to reach out and help people, right up until those street punks took him away from me. Now it's my turn to do some good for a change, the way I know best. So yeah, they got him out of jail. It's like, yeah, those life sentences, don't worry about those. Just so you get fucking murked in Raccoon City. UBCS suicide note, September 28th. The Middle East, Eastern Europe, East Africa. I thought I knew what hell was. I figured I'd never crack, no matter what was thrown at me. This job, this one was supposed to be easy. A quick wage. I'd earned it. It all happened at once. There were 30 guys in our squad, all armed with state-of-the-art assault rifles, yet we were wiped out in less than 48 hours. I've been through enough shit to know it only ever gets worse. And if that was just the beginning, maybe I'm a coward. I don't care. This is the only way out I have left. I just hope my body doesn't get back up after I pull the trigger. So yeah, that dude murked himself. We are also in danger. People named Murphy have bad experiences in survival horror games, yeah. Electrician's note. Public use generators provided by Raccoon City Electricians Guild. Due to the ongoing power outages, the guild has decided to provisionally place a number of electric generators throughout the city. Everyone is welcome to use them, but remember, these generators are running high voltage currents. If one were to be struck or impacted by gunfire, anyone standing nearby could get electrocuted. Handwritten edition. You got that? If you see a generator spitting sparks, don't go near it. Don't do anything stupid. Safety first, as the saying goes. If we make it through this mess, I'll have plenty of busted generators for sale at bargain prices. Your neighborhood electrician, Sam. It's a lot of memos. So I guess this is the only way through. I'd be so pissed if my body got back up. When the time comes, I just want to rest, man. Right? Murph here got shot in the head. Murph Pillington was in downpour. I don't know what's worse. Oh, I forgot that there's zombies down here. I kind of want to take the defensive coins out just to do it. Facts from Substation Chief. To all employees, in response to the violent outbreaks across the city, we've implemented an intentional power outage. Once the situation has been brought under control, please activate the 4 breakers ASAP. Once that's done, turn on the main power switch in the control room to reactivate the power grid. Ex-landlord, right? That is some fucking ex-landlord vibes bullshit there. Like I said, I'm here for a good time, not a hard time.
Smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
You know, there's a lot of memos up to this point. Green herbs, they work. It was starting to look like Chad was never going to come back from his round, so I poked my head in there and fuck me. Next thing I know, I've got some kind of maggot squirming down my throat. I was gagging and heaving, but those little bastards didn't seem to mind none. They just wouldn't come up. I was staggering around like a madman, then I saw it, a green herb. My grandma once told me that green herbs are a natural bug deterrent, so I grabbed one, shoved it down my gob, and swallowed, and what do you know? Little things didn't want to be in there anymore. I've never been so happy to throw up. I'm gonna head back out there to look for Chad. If anyone else sees, remember, eat your greens. Yeah, I think this is like one of the last things that we like truly need the lockpick for. Lots of optional shit, but
Oh my god.
is this how you get the lockpick? Like normally? Yeah. I have 2 lockpicks. I'll just go fuck myself, thanks. I figured I'd get the manuals so I can maybe do some dodges. Oh, I missed that memo right there. Oh right, they make you use a green herb here. Gross. As a parasite is totally a thing.
Gross.
Substation internal memo. The key to the high voltage area has gone missing, and the earliest we'll be able to get a replacement in is next week. In the interim, a lockpick will be provided to the senior employee on duty. We have one lockpick and cannot afford to lose it, so please keep it in its carrying case at all times when you're not using it. And please, could you all check just once more that you not accidentally take the key home. If you happen to find it, please bring it to Kate and the admin. Oh boy, I don't remember my way through all this.
Here we go. Sure, why not? Given the environment that we're in. Yeah, I still think that it's wild as hell that, like, having an infinite rocket launcher on the hardest difficulty still does not make this, like, super easy. Chad's notes. What happened to this place? I've seen some strange shit over the past few days. Those strange bugs building their nest, that metallic smell wafting through the vents. But fuck, if it didn't all go straight to hell overnight. I need to check in on my mom uptown, but the boss says I can't leave till I drop all the breakers. God damn it. Better finish up quick so I can get out of here. Well, fuck me. My stomach hurts so much I can hardly move. At the last breaker, a big ugly bastard of a bug got the drop on me and shoved a big fucking tube down my throat. I managed to get away and somehow kept from vomiting on the spot. Fuck, it hurts. Feels like something's moving inside. Holding it together. I can't believe I haven't puked. Fuck, it hurts. Like I'm gonna tear apart. I think this is it for me. I love you, Mama. Yeah, he got fucked up. I had a feeling there'd be one coming.
Time to get the hell out of here.
Come on! hold on. It's that time when my PS3 kicks on and hijacks my shit. I forgot that this happens during daytime streams. There we go.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
Just stroll over there, nothing bad will happen. Oh, a bad thing happens! Oh yeah, he'll dodge your fucking rockets and shit too. An umbrella branded case with useful stuff inside. Extended magazine for the handgun. Yeah, Nemesis doesn't just walk like straight at you and hope nothing bad happens. He'll fucking dodge your shit.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station.
Not until I get traffic control online.
Do 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 do. It's old Nimmy. Yeah, he's kind of a motherfucker, man.
Okay, back again. Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec. Alright, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos.
So normally we'd have to look at that, but whatever.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Fuck!
Nemesis out here making minions. So that counts as another encounter. a dampener. That's a reference from the original game. I love that regen, baby. Yeah, Inferno, I don't think it mattered as much to have the regen. Because, like, everything hit so hard that unless you were using defense coins, you pretty much got murked anyways.
We need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our rebels. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Had time to start getting dead weight through. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
It's me he's after.
Hey,
I'll buy you some time.
hey, wait! Wait, Jill! No! Damn it!
Come on! Ah!
You ruined my damn lawn! Oh, he'll drop something there, too. I know eventually he runs out of these. Yeah, this is shotgun shells at that point. Ain't worth it. Alright, we have the sewer part. I want to know is why you would have a vent in a building that goes to the sewers.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos! Ah, shit. Oh, I need to find another way out. A map of the area. Perfect.
I'll be in there for you, side pack. Soon. TM. I already missed out on one side pack.
Oh, what was that? Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these clothes. What the fuck was that?
Fucking hate these things, man. Invoice from Gun Shop Kendo. Thank you for purchasing the redacted grenade launcher. We made special adjustments to this piece to ensure compatibility with a variety of ammunition types. For optimal performance, be sure to choose the right ammo for the right situation.
As we discussed at the time of purchase, this is a refurbished model, and the chamber needs to be manually cycled between shots. It'll take an extra moment, but this is reflected in the price as agreed. Handwritten note on reverse, then it gives information on how to make certain rounds. Research assistance logs. March 4th, water temperature 18 degrees Celsius, pH 6.8. Game was released from tank for the first time, movement sluggish, combat potential low. April 18th, water temperature 20 degrees Celsius, pH 6.8. Experiment with additional hormones and drugs. One adjustment bore positive results with a significant rise in combat potential. Specimen is now able to move quickly and swallow prey whole. June 30th, water temperature 22 degrees Celsius, pH 6.2. Umbrella has officially shut down gamma research. We managed to smuggle some specimens with especially high potential from the lab before disposal. Dr. Logan Carlisle is more committed than ever to perfecting the gamma line. August 14th, water temperature 25 degrees Celsius, pH 5.8. 2 weeks since relocating to the sewers, increased temperatures have led to a decrease in water quality, but specimens appear fine despite my concerns. Gamma's quickly learned the layout of the sewers, and within 2 days we're exploring the entire underground of Raccoon City. All specimens are familiar with and friendly toward us, but I have procured high-powered weaponry as a safeguard in the event that they become uncontrollable. September 1st, water temperature 23 degrees Celsius, pH 6.1. We were lucky to secure this place by bribing the sewage department chief, but it's beginning to feel cramped due to the gamma's continued growth. We should begin to consider other possible arrangements. September 9th, water temperature 21 degrees Celsius, pH 6.1. A water treatment worker found his way into the lab, but the gamma has promptly eliminated him. This proves their viability for field use. I'll reach out to Umbrella's European branch tomorrow. Perhaps they will see the light. Yeah, well, we don't need the grenade launcher. We have a pretty good one right here. I'll tell you what. Yeah, like even on Inferno, like they don't die in one shot unless you have the attack coins to bump up the attack even more. Sewer workers notes, it happened again. They got Kane this time. I saw it all. One of those things just swallowed him whole, head to toe. I tried to warn them when Bill went missing 2 weeks back. The cop said he'd probably skip town, but I said no way. That was his baby coming any day. Did they listen? Nope. This is bullshit. Fucking puke-breathing, toad-faced motherfuckers. Every time I think I've lost them, another one pops out of the tunnels. It's not like I can count the fucking cops. Don't trust those pencil pushers at HQ either. Next time one of those freaks shows its face, I'm gonna hit it right in its big ugly mouth. Like, what was it about the 90s where everyone just wrote down their thoughts? All the time. They always wrote them down. Like, I get having a diary, but, like, do people really just leave half-finished diaries everywhere? Alright, we do need that. That's required to progress. A love letter? My little darlings. It's already been 3 months since we fled here together. I find myself thinking back to the day you hatched. Your little voices made me tremble with pride. Your adorable little bodies brimming with incredible destructive power. And, of course, that voracious, insatiable appetite. You are no less than the pinnacle of the Hunter series. And yet they ordered me to destroy you. They said you were unfit for the use as weapons because of a few minor vulnerabilities. So what if you're susceptible to heat? So what if your delicate mandibles are exposed when you feed? Haven't they ever heard of character flaws? It's those very laws that make you so very, very precious to me. But we'll show them yet. Down here, we'll continue to walk this evolutionary path together. We'll prove to Umbrella that you, my beloved Hunter Gammas, are truly superior. They didn't have Facebook to post? Yeah. Yeah, I'll put this on my live journal. Like, I have a little bit of PTSD shooting at these things from when I played on Inferno. Because we got fucking nothing done. Like, one shot? Nope. I joined Facebook, and granted, Facebook definitely wasn't around by then, but I joined Facebook in '07. Tamalak. But I was a hardcore MySpace person for years. Like I tried to keep up with it for at least a couple of years after everybody kind of abandoned it when Facebook came out. You got in there around 08, 09. It was secret for a while too. MySpace is always secret from the parentals. Oh yeah, my parents never did MySpace anyways. He says if it isn't memes, cat photos, recipes, or game deals, Facebook can stay away. I mean, yeah, to be honest, like I really care about my account for Messenger. I do have like some photos, but I have them in other places. It's just they're conveniently on Facebook. Increased super security. We've been receiving reports of unauthorized personnel in the control areas of the facility. In response, we're replacing the aging mechanical locks and implementing new security protocols. Unlocking the new electronic locks requires a special-made battery pack to be distributed to all employees. Please keep your personal battery pack on hand at all times when moving throughout the facility. What a terrible security measure. They should have just done those RFID badges. I'm sure those are around, even if it was shit around then.
Jill. Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
Great. Subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
I lost him. Nope.
It can use weapons?
It can use weapons? Yeah, Jill. I don't think there's like a memo or anything in here. This is just like a safe room. Because we're about to get to a boss fight. Excuse me, lads. Thank you.
I gotta get out. Quick.
I've always wondered what would happen if you shot an enemy through the chase sequence. If I remember right, that flamethrower is like during this is an instant kill, but I could be wrong. Let's find out. Oh yeah, he's not faltering or anything. Yep. So, well, there, I answered your question, Migs. A whole lot of nothing. Because he's protected by the script. When the boss has plot armor. You want stars? I'll give you stars. No sequence breaking, yeah.
Maybe I can hit the fuel tank. Still kicking?
Parkour!
Carlos? It's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You all right?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Good. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Turning yourself into bait. You could have been killed.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
Yeah. Yeah, what movie was it that Jackie Chan did that? Also, I was thinking about this during the Resident Evil 2 run. We've been here. That's the police station parking garage down there.
RPD dispatch, this is 153. I'm trapped in North Garden with 3 civilians. West side, cafeteria, back of the kitchen. One of us is injured and immobilized. Please advise.
I don't know, that's why I was asking. 'Cause I don't remember what movie it was, but I remember him sliding down that big, like, glass building. Your lag is infamous.
see, if I was a Twitch partner and not just a Twitch affiliate, like you could. I don't know why they let partners have like their viewers get to just totally change their like video settings, but when you're just an affiliate or not even an affiliate, you're stuck at the best possible one.
Kendo, you're all right.
Like I wish people could turn it down.
Sorry, I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gotta be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just bad timing is all.
Yeah, your ISP sucks.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna make
I mean, but like Leonard has that problem too, where it's always set at like some stupid high quality, and Twitch won't like let you put it down on like standard def.
Take care, Jill.
So yeah,
You're heading to the station. Take that service alley out in front of the shop, okay? The key's hanging on the wall.
so this is before Leon and Ada show up. These days they let me change the quality in almost every stream. Really? That's awesome! I remember at least a while back it was just saying, hey, you're gonna go super high def and your internet's gonna not like that. That's awesome to hear. Raccoon Times readers column. Dear editor, I'm writing you because I'm troubled, deeply troubled. Anyone who's been a parent knows that the Crystal Promenade is the place to take your kids for a trip downtown on Saturdays. There's no store more popular or harder on a parent's wallet than Toy Uncle. However, I've noticed on windy days, the big statue above the entrance wobbles like the only thing holding it up is a couple of screws. If that statue's head tumbles loose on a busy day, children will be badly hurt. I've complained to the manager 3 times now, but he just isn't willing to rectify the situation. Are we supposed to wait for a terrible accident to happen before taking action? No. If heads are going to roll, then let it be the managers. Take that death trap down. Timothy Wiles, 69. I don't think my internet likes it so much as open or one tab because of the house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's bullshit, dude. I really wish they would do something, but I know that your area is such low priority. He said, I'm tired of that flamethrower. It's rocket launcher time. Rocket launcher fight, let's do it.
Rocket launcher? Really?
Alright, so heads up, no presents. I managed to understand what you were wanting to say, but like, yeah, I just kind of gave up on reading it out loud. I was like, yeah, that's it is. It's pretty bad. It's like the kid is like, have you ever dreamed that you could that you had that you would that.
too.
Rocket launcher battle. Ugh. Yeah, I had a Dream Kid moment. I don't know where he gets all his ammo. Well, let me tell you, she's having a rough ass day. Nemesis probably asking where you got your ammo too. Yeah, that's fair as fuck. Alright, shit, this is actually something you can die with. Oh, we just read about that in a memo. Ha! Tree. He was going buck shit wild on that tree. My favorite meme from when these games were coming out was in reference to the gas prices. Is that one meme of the lady saying, this is why I hate video games. They appeal to the male fantasy. And it was a picture of the gas prices being like $1.06. Like, fuck, if that's the male fantasy, I'll fucking take it. Gas was almost $3 here on Saturday when I went out of state. Nemesis got Grand Theft Auto, the Invincible Tree, yeah. It dropped down to like $2.60 something on the way back, thankfully. Damn, buddy, we're flirting with $3.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah. You'll be safe.
What about you?
My favorite meal fantasy is obviously 24-hour Cinderella. Yeah, it is.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. The subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bard.
This isn't the last bite out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's all right. You go on ahead. I'm not gonna die on you. Leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Carlosless world.
You need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. In a life that matters.
Good luck. Let's go.
I started driving. Gas is like 140, and that was hot in some areas. But yeah, and like I know that where we live, it's cheaper than a lot of places in the country. That's still a lot for here. They really did expand his role, yeah, because he gets that one scene in the third game.
You worried about teammates? Or something else? Funny how brainless zombies can ambush your platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. What you thinking?
What was that? How is this fucker not dead yet?
Just know they're gone. Now, this way.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after you.
Nikolai!
Poor Mikhail.
Get off my train, shitbird!
Get off my train, shitbird! That isn't a fucking Air Force One reference. What a character. Get off my train, shitbird. I'm sure you tried to like time that, but the lag was not gonna work for you on that.
It's been a while. Subway's got to be clear of the city.
So this is still prior to Resident Evil 2.
No, she's not like that. No, she's not like anybody.
Shitbird. So hey, we did this earlier on that Leon B run. This is exactly where we came in from.
Looks like a cemetery to me.
Assassin.
Brad, stop! T. Come on, man. Not you too. Sorry. Sorry.
I think they wanted Brad to be a little bit more tragic and less a piece of shit, but they just made him
Shit, it's locked.
a piece of shit anyways.
You stay on the door. I got this fucker. Come get some.
So that's how Marvin gets bit. A shortcut.
Stars. It's open. That could be useful. Where'd that cop go? Don't know, don't care. Got a job to do. If our intel's still worth a damn, then Bard's in the S.T.A.R.S office. Let's find him and take him into custody. Custody? I thought this was a rescue. Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the S.T.A.R.S office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs. So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know. I'll open the shutter so you can get through. You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station. Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Oh yeah, I mean, they had quite a few in the Resident Evil 2 remake, but for this one they're just like, we'll give you two bonus ones. Also, keep an eye on this guy. So Carlos gets to witness this dude.
Couldn't have been a zombie.
Or both these guys die, whereas in Resident Evil 2 we saw them die significantly like after the fact. So Carlos got to see them when they were alive.
Here we go. Right. Big, warm RPD welcome.
This ended up being like kind of a news segment.
T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is. Something nasty? Alright. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your six.
Oh, it was a great throwback, yeah. The 98 costumes looked weird, but I really appreciate that they were included.
Shit. Locked.
Whoops. This combination never changes. Why not? It's not like Jill's coming here. That'll be good for when we play as Carlos later.
Kind of fucked up shooting cops.
They're just the living dead. Rip Leather Daddy Chris, yeah, and so he's got Leather Daddy Nemi.
Carlos, S.T.A.R.S office is up ahead. Copy that.
Note to a friend, Hector, if you're reading this, I'm already dead. If you're hearing noises coming from the locker, do not open it, please. While you were out on patrol, I focused on finding a way to get to the other side. I realized that explosives might be our best bet. I managed to rig up a pretty good bomb, but we don't have any batteries for the detonator. I'm pretty sure I sent one to the safety deposit room during intake last week. We need that battery if we're going to knock this wall down, so I headed upstairs to find you since I know you have the safety deposit room key. As soon as I left that shower room, I was attacked. One of them bit me. I washed the wound as best as I could, but I feel worse and worse. I hope I don't need to spell out why you must not open the locker. Please don't worry about me. Just get yourself out of here as fast as you can. Your buddy, Wes. P.S. Don't worry about that $600 I lent you. Think of it as a gift towards your upcoming move. Good luck, buddy. That's kind of sad. Like, he just knew he was fucked. We killed the shit out of that guy
Okay. Guess we'll be doing this the exploding.
in Resident Evil 2, because, like, he's here.
Better not.
But, like, where he's read it, he knows that there's a zombie in there. No Zambos. So normally there's a hole in this wall, but that hole's not there right now. But when you get there in Resident Evil 2, that hole's definitely there.
See, there's nothing in there for Carlos. $104. And boy, if that don't look like a fucking Duracell.
Mine now. Carlos, I've hit a dead end with the terminal here. Gotta head your way. Copy that. Move.
There's a hole here. It's gone now.
One at a time, take a number.
I was ran right the fuck into that. Ah, I knew there was a first aid spray in here somewhere. It's when your hero's Carlos. Oh shit, he got right back up. Nope. Not on my watch.
Dr. Bard.
Oh, thank God. Do you know how long I've been trying to reach somebody?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital, surrounded by every kind of abomination. Look, just send in S.T.A.R.S. They're gonna know what to do.
No, negative. RPD's overrun too.
Then figure it out! Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all the researchers. I am the only one who knows how to make the vaccine to stop the zombies. So you can either sit there with your dick in your hand or send somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here.
I like him already.
Yeah, you would. You heard what he said. We can't turn him over to the company.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location.
He told us he's at the hospital.
This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
Report on the mansion incident. This bizarre incident occurred in a mansion owned by the Umbrella Corporation located in the Arklay Mountains. On July 23rd, S.T.A.R.S Bravo team was dispatched to the Arklay Mountains to investigate a series of mysterious and grisly murders and went unexpectedly radio silent. On July 24th, Alpha team was dispatched as well and became entangled in the events at the nearby mansion. The incident culminated in the destruction of the mansion. Casualties were numerous. The only survivors were 5 members of S.T.A.R.S. The cause of the incident was the illegal bioweapon experiments being carried out in a secret Umbrella lab beneath the mansion. A T-virus being used in these experiments escaped the facility and is presumed to be the root cause of all that occurred. However, all the evidence was destroyed along with the mansion, so further investigation has proven to be extremely difficult.
Is that Jill in the front row?
And pick up, yeah, I did pick up green herb, sweet. Kind of bend time and space a little bit here. Oh, I forgot to load up on coins. There. Why not?
Yeah, what's up? Derailed? Was anyone hurt?
Jill?
Oh, shit. What? Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in! T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta. I'll take care of Bart.
Yo, T, I gotta go. My PS4 sounds like a jet engine right now.
Carlos? Come in. Carlos? Damn it. I guess I'm out of range.
The new weaponry just talks about the mine rounds. I consider that more of a gameplay thing. So yeah, there's the shotgun and the grenade launcher that we can get, and they're like, "Are you sure you don't want these?" I'm sure. No, really, it's fine. It's fine. We're actually not very far from the end of the game. This is, some people would have the game done by now, which granted we're, you know, just kind of like sitting around and reading memos and shit, but Clock Tower brochure, St. Michael's Clock Tower. St. Michael's Clock Tower is a Baroque style building which stands at the heart of Raccoon City. It's become a beloved icon, and residents consider it to be an emblematic of the city as a whole. St. Michael's Church erected this tower in 1908 with the assistance of several philanthropists. It was dedicated to the children born in the developing city, and the first floor was used as an elementary school for many years. The city saw further growth during its electrification over the course of the early 20th century, and the student body of St. Michael's Elementary swelled to over 600 students. Unfortunately, St. Michael's Elementary was shuttered in 1978 as the building began to show signs of age and wear. The clock was deactivated, and strict limitations were placed on entry to the surrounding premises. Years passed with this once beloved monument and public plaza on lockdown, but in the 1990s, the Umbrella Corporation worked in league with Mayor Michael Warren to renovate and reopen the area, this time with proper preservation efforts in place. The clock tower was officially reopened in 1993, and today the sound of its heavy, tolling bells can once again be heard throughout Raccoon City. So there's the content that people are really upset over. So Leonard, like, that looks very familiar, but I don't know what it is.
Carlos, respond.
Yeah, what's up?
We didn't make it. The train derailed.
Derailed? Was anyone hurt?
Everybody's dead. Mikhail, everybody. Nikolai left us to die.
Wait, what?
What the fuck? It's back!
Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in!
Oh, clock tower. Yeah, we really at least need to revisit Clock Tower 1 and get all the endings. You know, it's gonna stop a huge BOW. Few pieces of plywood pushed in on its head.
Carlos, you still there? Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now? God damn it.
Yes, that fight, he like runs around this one. It's actually one of the more annoying fights, in my opinion.
Interest. You've done me a big favor. Listen.
I actually forgot that he shows up there anyways.
Jill! Hey, answer me. God damn it. Tyrell, do you copy? What's going on? Jill's been infected. I'm taking her to the hospital. Maybe Dr. Bard can save her. All right, I'll meet you there. You hang in there, Super Cop. I got you.
So he takes her to the hospital. Now, for this whole time that Jill is unconscious, Resident Evil 2 is taking place.
Fight it, Jill. I'm gonna get you the vaccine. You're gonna be okay. I promise. Tyrell, where's Bard now?
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay frosty. I'm on my way.
Copy. I'll go on ahead.
Your favorite farming area? See, I mean, you could farm kills there. I end up using the one right outside of the lab.
Time for this! the door.
No voice match found.
Voice match? What kind of sci-fi bullshit is this?
Nurses Journal, September 25th. Every day they bring in more of these mystery illness patients. The sedatives don't stop their delirium, so we had to put them in straitjackets and move them to the isolation wing. Problem is, the isolation wing is already bursting at the seams. The director has ordered us to admit anyone with symptoms free of charge, but what does he expect us to do? Wish them better? We don't have a cure. And that's not all that's bothering me. When these patients die, they're not collected by the usual mortuary teams. We've been told it's a special handling to prevent the illness from spreading, but I'm not sure I buy it. Miranda saw some guys wheeling a body through the forbidden door during the night. Why? Where? What is going on? At Zombie Parade, I was getting like 30, 50 a time before I'd have to reload. Yeah, if all you needed was just straight up kills, I was really happy with the one that I had. But then again, by the time I really needed to do it, I didn't have to do like a ton of farming. Right. Nurses Journal, September 27th. Admitted over 20 mystery illness patients. Patients in the isolation wing exhibiting severe limb necrosis, fever, muttering delirium, and signs of hyperphagia. Possible infection. Tried every antiseptic. Still no blood work back from the research wing. Ask again. Dr. Young was bitten while treating one of his patients. We disinfected the wound, but his fever won't go down. Nothing works. Meanwhile, the outpatient wing is complete anarchy. The patients are delirious and growing more violent by the minute. We've called in our off-duty staff. It's all hands on deck now. We've got to contain this chaos. Yeah, they got super fucking overwhelmed. Memos from administration. ID card rules. ID cards are not to be taken off hospital grounds under any circumstances. As per security measures, all employees must store their ID card in their own personal lockers before returning home for the day. Thank you. Administration, September 20th. Lost locker room key. The key to the locker room has gone missing. The last person to have it may have dropped it somewhere in the courtyard. Until it's recovered, we'll keep a spare key here in the office. Please stop by administration at the end of your shift to borrow it. Administration, September 24th. Nurses Journal, September 29th. We tried, I swear to God we did, but there's nothing else to be done. The chaos is completely beyond control. Victims are pouring in now, dying and spreading the infection faster than we can reach them. So we've given up trying. Those of us who aren't infected have barricaded ourselves in here. We can hear the cries for help outside, the screaming, but none of us will go out there because it'd be the end of us. I can't believe we've abandoned our patients. It's the worst sin imaginable for a nurse. I can't stop shaking, but I want to live. I want to live. 9 p.m. We heard a helicopter flying overhead and immediately started crying and hugging each other, thinking a rescue team was on the way. But then the sound grew distant, and all we're left with now is the moaning of the dead and the silent screams in our hearts. We're all about to lose our minds. Dr. Young, Ariana, Miranda, Dakota, I'm so sorry I failed you. Something's coming. Help me.
Oh, you know, there is an ID card that I need for this. I also don't remember. What's this 9-3? It's in one of the memos. Oh yeah, that's the banana clip. Note about tape recording. Dakota, I think I know what happened to the missing tape of Dr. B. His research assistant took it. One of my patients saw Abbott remove something from a locker in the nurse's station and walk toward the treatment room. I'll try to sneak in and look during the night shift. You just stay cool and keep doing your job. I don't care how important Dr. B is to the medical community. That kind of harassment is not okay. I promise I won't let them destroy the evidence. He's a pig and an asshole and will get his day in court. Stay brave, stay strong, a friend. Oh my god, you can buy a pair of truck nuts for your crows? Oh, Crocs. You can buy croc nuts to hang from your shoes. Why? That's weird. I think we need to go ahead and hop down. I can't remember which one's the correct one. Oh, this was it. Okay. Locker room. Hemlock. So locker room is, it costs $23. Yeah, it's there in the staff room. Saying that. Saying that at all. Spill ID card. Yeah, it's alright though. I'll be posting it later. How you doing, Planet? It's good to see you, man.
Jesus Christ.
I'm glad that that's helped improve your day a little bit. Because boy, we are very liberally using an infinite ammo rocket launcher. Whoops. I think we still got him though. Yeah, we did.
So now we have waiting at Dr. Beard's office. Nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, we've been having us a good old time. Just some good old fashioned zombie killing. Like Ma used to make. Well, I guess, I mean, I could just jump down anywhere, I guess. I seem to remember jumping over to one of these, like, pretty commonly. Yeah, this just made more sense. Get most of the hospital. I think this one was optional. I think. Let's check and bring memos. Oh, we're good. Alright.
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard.
I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard.
You'll ever meet, you bedpan-changing waste of a nursing degree. Of course I have connections higher up. Of course the military consults with me on projects beyond your comprehension. So stop wasting my time with your nosy...
No, I was out of town, unfortunately. I had some family stuff to do that took precedence. But they're going to be releasing it again this upcoming weekend, so I'm going to try to go through it that time and get it documented then.
Bard. Tyrell. Bard's dead. He's been shot.
Shit. And the vaccine?
I'm looking.
Well, look harder. There's gotta be a computer, right?
Banquet invitation. Dear Dr. Bard, it's my pleasure to cordially invite you to a banquet on September 10th at the Central Hotel, where we'll be exchanging viewpoints on Raccoon City new Special Medical Zone, SMZ. Attending will be Mayor Michael Warren, Chief of Police Brian Irons, and other distinguished members of our community. I'm going to be playing it on PS5. Yeah, I've had a PS5 now for a month, maybe even more, and the only thing I've played on it is Resident Evil demos. Thursday, September 10th, 1998, 6 p.m., the Orient Restaurant, the Central Hotel, 2nd floor. We would be honored if you joined us. Sincerely, Greg Tester, United States Senator. Handwritten note, Nate, I'll be introducing the bill for that new drug of yours in mid-August. Bring the cash. We've booked a suite for the usual after party. You're a brunette guy, right? I'll let Irons know. Yeah, we'll be playing on PS5. Email from Nathaniel Bard to Greg Tester. Subject, reply immediately. Greg, I know you're watching the news. The virus is going to devour the whole country. The dead will wash over Capitol Hill like a tidal wave. You're not safe. However, you've always been a good friend to me, so I'd like to offer you a way out. I have in my possession 1 dose of a vaccine for the virus, the Holy Grail, and it's not for my family, not for my ladies on the side. No, Greg, I'm saving it for you. I know better than anyone that you're the future of the United States, but if you want the goods, Greg, you have got to get me the hell out of here now without Umbrella finding out. Lean on the Pentagon for me. I know you've got the clout. See if someone can get a rescue team in here without UBCS involvement. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, which should sound pretty chest after the parties we've been to. Hurry, my time is running out. Nate.
I'll be streaming it as soon as I get it. Work pending, but yeah, I'm not gonna play anything off stream. At least for the initial run. Yeah, so you guys will get my first experience with it as well. Like, I've already got it ordered, so it's just up to Amazon to get it here, like, on time.
Release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this
Yeah.
virus.
Sometimes they're good about getting it here on release days, sometimes it doesn't come for a couple days afterwards, but yeah, when I get it, we'll stream it.
The rest of it is stored underground. But those sons of bitches at the board, they want to destroy it. They don't want the world to know what they've done. So they're trying to erase all evidence that the virus ever existed. No, I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to.
God, Julie all along. She trusted me anyway.
And that's how you open a door.
Is it here?
Vaccine sample.
All right, Joe. Hang tight. T, I got it.
Good. I'm headed your way.
Be careful.
Careful. Have you seen this town? It'll be a fucking miracle if I get there in one piece.
I remember it only took me like a week to platinum this game. Whereas Resident Evil 2 took me the better part of a month. However, I had a lot of personal shit happen that month, so I didn't play for at least a week, maybe even more. That was a really bad month.
You're gonna be okay, Joe. Come on. This shit better work. Tyrell, what the hell happened?
Attention all citizens. The contagion spreading throughout the city has been designated uncontainable. On October 1st, Raccoon City will be completely destroyed in a missile strike. All residents capable of rational thought are urged to evacuate immediately. This is not a test. Attention all citizens.
And that's only a day away. There's still people in the city. You think Uncle Sam gives a shit? Fuck. Here they come. Oh, you sit tight. I got this. Better grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
I'm gonna try to lower the window shutters. The less entry points, the better.
And how do we do that?
I'll try hacking into the hospital security system. Keep them off me in the meantime.
Here we go.
Okay. Now the fun shit begins.
I seem to remember having difficulties with this part on Inferno. Like, even with an infinite ammo rocket launcher. There's a couple of hunters that come out of nowhere. Yeah. Yeah, this part, like, I think, like, after seeing how easy Resident Evil 2 was when you, like, run around with the infinite rocket launcher, they were like, okay, granted, you did have to go through a lot of shit to unlock this thing, but we want a difficulty that you can use infinite weapons on and it'd still be difficult. So that's probably what their mindset was when they came up with Inferno. And of course, you get, like, insane people like Carsey, who, you know, runs it without any of the special items. I'm just like, bro, how? A hip pouch, huh? Don't mind if I do. So, just about at this point, like, Resident Evil 2 is either occurring or is about to occur. But I'm pretty sure it's done once we finish this and advance to playing as Jill again. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think something I might do is like kind of a special thing on the stream is I might like do a like group watch of when I played through like Resident Evil 2 on hardcore, like no special weapons, and got the S+ on that, and maybe do like some like post commentary on that playthrough. So I don't think I'd want to do it again, but like doing some commentary as I'm playing or as I'm like we're watching it together might be kind of fun. And same with like doing the Inferno run on here.
Vaccine's the real deal. Good. You going somewhere? You're damn right. What do you think you're gonna do? Whole city's about to be microwaved. Man, call the government. Tell them we found a cure. You stall for time. Ballsy motherfucker.
Ballsy motherfucker.
So at this point, Resident Evil 2 has finished.
Jill. Thank God you're okay. Got good news. It's over now. The city's safe. It's the only way.
Where am I? What's going on?
Attention all citizens. The missile strike on Raccoon City will occur in just hours. The payload is designed to eradicate all biological material. You will not survive if you remain in the city.
October 1st.
Evacuate now. Repeat.
No.
Evacuate
It
now.
can't be.
Not a second.
Morning, sunshine.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos. He carried you here and he treated you himself, crazy bastard.
Where is he?
He went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give the city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
So something I want to just point out, because I only just noticed this. Safsprin, that's totally a callback to the original. Like, I didn't notice it before. Oh shit, we need lockpick. Okay. Lockpick. Does it not exist, or am I tripping? I'm tripping. Cool.
This must be the way underground.
Oh hey, we've seen this before. This is the same kind of platform that Leon is on. It's not the same platform, but it's the same kind that Leon is on when he's fighting the tyrant.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
Elevator notice. To all employees, we've identified an issue with the electrical box where concurrent use of heavy machinery overloads it and causes the fuse to blow. If you encounter this problem and can't get the elevator running, please stay calm, gather fuses from the sub-generator situated around the warehouse, and use those to restore power from the main generator as quickly as possible. Yes, we just missed one hit pouch, I think. Well, well, well.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
Yeah, you're gonna hear like lawnmowers and probably helicopters and shit that are not part of the game. I can't really stop the outside world from doing outside world stuff. I knew he was coming. I was trying to be ready. I was looking at chat. Shit. That was my B. Well, that's good. I mean, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. Here, around here is where you farmed. Yeah, this is the area that I farmed. Because I saved like right after I'd done so much. And what I would do, like I'll show you the enemy group that I kept killing over and over again. That increases the reload speed with the shotgun. Like I remember that there was something back there, but I thought it was something, you know, more important. Yeah, so it was down here that I farmed. It was this area over and over again. I would just kill, reload, kill, reload. I mean, I felt like I got everything done in just a few minutes. Particularly for like guns and stuff I didn't use on the regular. So it's that group, and then I would get the two, or the one that comes out of here. If I unloaded on him, he's pretty easy to take out. Right.
The splash damage is just wild as hell. I'll say I'm glad we're getting close to the end of the game because I am actually getting tired.
Shit, you got away.
Unfinished activity log. 1300 infiltrate RC. Disturbances are sporadic. Commencing mission. 1930. Observe 5 RPD officers engaging a pack of 20 strong. Officers annihilated in 20 minutes. 927. 1200. Test run at University. Diverted pack, including canines at campus. 64% infection and conversion in 2 hours. No survivors. So, Migs, there's your question. He did it on the 27th. I don't think I have anything to hydrate with, so I might have to put that one on hold. But thank you, Leonard. 2300 successful rendezvous with MV platoon. Will make first attempt at dawn. 928 0430 diverted pack toward command post. Result night skirmish in confined area with large number of combatants. Video attached. 0800 end of skirmish. 7 survivors. 1800 unknown bioweapon deployed at point D18. Tracking it per orders. It appears to be on the hunt. University Thanatos. 2000 hours. Got eyes on 2 stars, a male infected and a female. Bioweapon is pursuing the female. 929. Female JV has made contact with MV platoon. Bioweapons appearance and behavior are consistent with Project N. Investigating. 0400. Observe bioweapon wielding conventional weapons. It seems to be strongly fixated on terminating JV, so Jill Valentine, and knows the city layout. Evidence it can be imprinted. 0700. Metamorphosis in the bioweapon triggered by a hostile encounter with JV. Video attached. JV has been infected and is non-responsive. Collected samples per orders. $130. Over 17 hours have elapsed since JV's exposure to virus. Conversion has been slow, suggesting she may be resistant. 0400. Vaccine recovered and administered to JV by a CO, a soldier in MV platoon. JV expected to be fit for combat approximately 20 hours post-exposure. Seems clear the bioweapon is Project N. Contact with JV causes it to change and evolve. Will induce further encounters to obtain more precise data. That's where Raccoon City has to be the city that's nuked the most, yeah. Like, how many games show the city getting fucking nuked?
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big-ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way.
So there's all sorts of stuff here. I feel like this is easy to miss. The extended barrel for the Magnum. The Magnum that I never collected.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
Oops, I dropped this monster ammo for my Magnum gun, too. What's up, Thomas? I hope you're doing okay, man. It's quiet, just trying to chill. That's really fair. We're not too terribly far from the end of the game. Nest 2 employee regulations. So we were in Nest in Resident Evil 2, but now we're in Nest 2. Attention Nest 2 employees. The objectives of this T-Virus research facility differ from those of Umbrella's main Nest facility. Here we focus on real-world use cases which arise as new bioweapons are created and introduced, such as the need for T-Virus vaccines and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. Some aspect of our work here can be dangerous, so it is imperative that all employees adhere to workplace regulations without fail. In particular, unauthorized entry by unapproved visitors or the removal of work-related data or materials will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It's a great honor to be part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge new and revolutionary technologies. So we got a map. Like, here's that shotgun. Here's that grenade launcher. You really super sure you don't want them? Like, really? Are you sure, though?
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Okay, I don't have those.
I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Essay on vaccine synthesis. On the roles of antigens and adjuvants in vaccine synthesis, Dr. Nathaniel Bard, Chief Researcher, Spencer Memorial Hospital. To most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and an adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to increased antibody production. By combining samples of these two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. There's going to be a lot of shit to read.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
So we've got a portable USB memory drive, which did exist in 1998. Strangely enough, it did exist, despite the fact that I sure as shit don't remember it. Okay, there wasn't anything really cool here. Got it. Still wasn't anything really cool here.
Override complete.
It's interesting with the USB time frame. Are the remakes still set in the same year as the originals? Yes.
This takes place in 1998. And I remember when I first started playing Resident Evil 2, and I was like, wait a minute, USB drive. I went and looked that shit up. USB drives did exist in 1998. They just weren't as like commercially common. Culture sample.
An antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for backseat.
I see you there. I didn't even think of the year when I played RE2 Remake. Yeah, it all takes place in 1998. 4 of the games take place in 1998 at least. 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica. Though Code Veronica is like the end of 1998. It's like right around Christmas time. I guess 0 also takes place in 1998. Wait, hold on. If it's September and it's 6 months afterwards, no, then it takes place in 1999. But 0 does take place in 1998. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then Code Veronica takes place in like early 99. Because it's today. Like, the current date in game is October 1st, 1998.
Out of the way!
So, like, Leon and Claire have already done all their stuff.
An adjuvant sample.
Expression of concern. Senior fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe for completing Nemesis. A truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research, introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it. How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must emphatically state my disapproval of this shift away from an established umbrella policy. By turning to the use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T-virus, and to think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, they know better. Then again, I recall you have a degree in economics, so no doubt you already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you've foisted on us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard, PhD. Yeah, that's Jill's first time learning its name. Is like only if you read that memo. I don't know if anybody else like refers to it. Like the only person who would refer to it by name at this point would be Nikolai. vaccine base. Enrico probably would also be referring to it as Nemesis. What are you talking about? Enrico is Nemesis. Scientist dying message. It's happened. Our worst case scenario. A T-virus is somehow leaked. Under orders from Dr. Bard, I'm to manufacture mass quantities of the vaccine. I've prepared a culture of the T-virus antigen. Now I just need to combine it with the adjuvant to enhance its effects, and I should be able to produce enough vaccine to save all the surviving citizens. The adjuvant samples are stored in the incubation lab. Test subjects are already wandering the halls, but I'd better find a way to get some samples while this culture is maturing. If I don't make it back, please complete the synthesis process. Try to find a way to stop this outbreak. It's the least we can do after setting these horrifying events in motion.
Synthesizing vaccine. Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
Enrico! Get your damn paws off me. This is a very pretty vaccine, right? And that was pretty dangerous how she was stabbing toward her own neck, right? That's probably one of the closest things to a QTE in this game. But all you have to do is hold the analog stick up, so I ain't even mad about it. Okay, that's one of those cases I pick my battles. I'll accept that. Disposal Center. Disposal Center protocols. This facility is to be used for the dissolution and disposal of test subjects used in S2 experiments. The potent solvents used will ensure that any biological matter within the vat, living or dead, is completely dissolved and ready for disposal. Please follow all safety protocols when using the disposal center. Always confirm that no employees are in the chamber before beginning the dissolution process. Always use the regulated amount of solvent, regardless of the volume or mass being disposed of. If a test subject reacts violently, do not halt the disposal process. Leave the chamber filled for at least 12 hours, and then check for complete dissolution before draining. This game needs more surprise boulders and button mashing, right?
What in God's name is this place?
They melt people, Jill. No, we really are like pretty much at the end. 1 out of 10, no boulders and button mashing. Not play again. They also haven't mentioned Enrico at all. villain literally comes out of nowhere.
What do we have?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat art. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
On your left, watch it. You've got company.
Oh, I thought he was up on one of the things already.
Jill! Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, stay back! Now get on!
Crane ending. That's not the ending. Though we're close.
I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush. Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
Nikolai? Where did you...
Yeah, this is like right at the end.
I have to get that vaccine back.
No, I'm pretty sleepy lad. In fact, this is the last save point. Weapon spec sheet redacted. Project title: Ferromagnetic Infantry Use Next Generation Railgun. Development codename: Finger. Chief developer: NES2 lead researcher Cornell Garner. Assisting developer: United States Army. Ammo caliber 60mm. Muzzle velocity 6,000. I'm gonna assume it's meters per second. And Carlos is right. He did what he said he would do. Yeah. Project objective: suppression of new bioweapons in case of outbreak. Additional notes: extreme firepower provides the secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. User feedback: this thing is totally rad. Tyrants out of line? Just give them the finger and problem solved. Packs the firepower we need. It would be even better if there was a way to control the output. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps its platform could be refined. It requires multiple power sources. May be difficult to secure in practice. Could you consolidate to a single power source? That may be useful in just a moment. Yeah, this is the final area.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement.
Shoot his
Now, drop the
ass.
gun.
Jill's problems are that she doesn't ever fucking shoot him.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, well, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
She's had absolutely too much of his shit.
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power.
So that actually starts the boss fight proper for us. Oof. The rocket launcher is actually not very useful for this fight. Like, it's good in the sense that it can one-shot those like spots, but
Two power sources remaining. One power source remaining.
I think he sucker punches you when you try the third one. Like if you get greedy as fuck. Yeah, he sucker punches the shit out of you. Yeah, doing this shit on Inferno was really fucking difficult. There was nothing easy about it.
You think I don't know how to fuck you up? Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
That was a little bit more on time. that was a bit better timed.
I hope Carlos managed to stop it.
This XCOM may have missed that shot. There's always a chance to miss.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't you?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh no, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Mr. Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
It's you! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
And with that, we're done with the mainline Resident Evil games. Did it in about a month of, you know, casual playing, not like doing it every day. I know there's other streamers that do this shit in like 3 or 4 days, but
Why'd you do it?
it's a lot of Resident Evil in a short amount of time.
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you. If you get me out of it. I'll pay you whatever you want.
Oh yeah, yeah. Megan's and I were talking about that earlier, actually. Like the improvements they made to Nikolai for how he is here in Remake is fantastic. Honestly, I feel like the characters, aside from like Dario, of course, are improved. I don't think there's any character that I like preferred that's like not a BOW or already a write-off like Dario.
Jill, you alright?
There he is.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I adore the Julia Voth model for Jill. I really do. But I think the model is for this one is Sasha Zastova. I may be pronouncing that wrong, but she absolutely loved playing the doing the mocap, or being the model rather. She didn't do mocap, I don't think, but she did do the facial scans for it, and she even ended up streaming it. I still hear the End of the Road ending theme during that part. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, decisions. You got one of those final chapters, right? Yeah, a lot, like, I'm not saying that this game's perfect. It's not perfect. But it gets a lot of nitpicky bullshit hate for reasons that I think people just didn't want to like it for a lot of them. I'm not saying that's above all criticism, but a lot of the stuff that people complain about, like, people are way too embedded in nostalgia. what point does Mila Jovovich come into these games? As far as I'm concerned, fucking never. I'm trying to think of even if there's just like a random offhand NPC somewhere named Alice. I don't know if they've ever used Alice outside of the movie universe, the name Alice, not even the character Alice. I know that the character Alice doesn't show up in the games at all, but the name even. Maybe they don't like pup nemesis. I know it's something Austin complained about. Oh yeah, for the scripted parts that Nemesis shows up, it's awesome. But what I think people get hung up on is that he feels too scripted, and I get that. But I will do a counterpoint where I just went through Resident Evil 3, the original one, here recently. I felt he was pretty fucking scripted in that one too. If I had to make one complaint about Nemesis that's from a nostalgia standpoint, it is probably that they made him go dog so soon. I would have preferred a bit more of the normal chasing, and then save the dog for more towards maybe the last 20% of the game. But I would contend that there's just as much scripted Nemesis bullshit in the original game as there is here. The random element, yeah, he can just show up randomly. Well, guess what? He can just randomly fucking show up in some areas of this game too. But where the game is so short, you can fly through those areas that you don't run into him. I feel like he should have been in it more. Let's see, he's not in it for the sewer. He's not in it for the Carlos section, which why would he be? So you can write those out. But let's see, he's not in it as you're approaching this too. I mean, he can't literally be chasing you for 3 to 6 hours straight. But I struggle to think of too many times where he's not around, as he was always on Jill's shit. If anything, and they wanted to have more Nemi time in, they could have stuck to the original and had Jill go through the RPD instead. But having Carlos and Terrell go through it, it gave a chance to develop them as characters as well. But I feel that for a lot of Jill's stuff, you're usually only just a few minutes away from when Nemesis can pursue you at any real given time. Did he show up before the power station? Fuck, I just went through it. I mean, technically, yes. Yeah, Jerry, that list is done.
I'm actually going to be killing those commands after this stream. We are going to do some other Resident Evil games since we still have some time until 8 comes out. We're going to do Survivor. And if we still have time, I might try to squeeze in Revelations. Just the story. But, I mean, technically the whole opening of the game has Nemesis. Yeah, he's aggressive as fuck when he's chasing you. I think his first, like, appearance outside of the opening section is on your return from the power station. But it only takes, when you know what you're doing, a few minutes to get there. It took me about half an hour more than a standard playthrough for me to clear, by the way. Some people beat this game in 1:15 and not, like, or less, and I don't fucking know how. Even knowing what, what to do, I just don't know where to save time at. Planet, take care, man. Yeah, I'll post on the Discord. I'll probably end up taking like a day off or something, so I can focus on sleeping and stuff. But that's the mainline series. I hope you have a good time playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. If you end up streaming or something, let us know. We'd love to give you a shout out. But yeah, with that said, folks, that's the mainline Resident Evil series. We did it. So, I actually have a copy of Survivor. We're gonna play that, and we'll just kind of play it by ear going forward. But yeah, your boy's gonna get some rest. It's time for a nappy nap. So until next time, be safe, be kind, and I'll catch you all later.